session.
We have a motion. All in favor say aye.
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 I got to ask Christy again that amount. Can you give me the ISU amount one more time? 168.
8232.
82.32. Mr. Chair, I would move, coming up per the executive session, that we issue a check to Idaho State University in the amount of $168,882.32 and expedite the processing for Thursday of this week to repay the outstanding amount for the forensic pathology program.
We have a motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye. Mr.
Okay.
Chair, also per the executive session on case number 20110199, I would move that we accept the offer that was presented for removing the lien on one house and putting it on the next one.
We have a motion. All in favor say aye.
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 Okay. Indigent Services, Chantel Ulu. I have two cases for you this morning. The first case is case number 2025-0016. It's an application for cremation expenses submitted through Cord Nelson Funeral Home in the amount of $1,200. With all of the information obtained, it does appear that the applicant, the deceased, does meet all criteria to be eligible for assistance through the indigent program. Bannock County does appear to be the last resource for payment, and there is no responsible party available for repayment of this request at this time. And then for case number 2025-0017, it's an application for cremation expenses submitted through Wilkes Funeral Home in the amount of $1,200. The recommendation is a denial of this application pursuant to Idaho Code 313403, as Bannock County does not appear to be the last resource for this request at this time.
Mr. Chair, on case 2025-0016, I move that we approve that, and in case number 2025-0017, I move that we deny that per council.
We have a motion. All in favor say aye.
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 And Mr. Chair, one last item from the executive session. I would move that we approve the unemployment report for Q4 2024.
We have a motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. You here for Ryan?
I am.
All right. Motion to go into the Board of Ambulance.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we enter into the Board of Ambulance.
We have a motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good morning.
Good morning. It's Autumn Baker, Bannock County Ambulance District. I brought with me our new Assistant Chief, Dean Bullock. He'll be the replacement for Nick Christensen, so I just wanted to introduce him this morning.
I don't know the association with the new commissioner.
You might have to excuse yourself, Dean, just saying.
He's here with me to kind of go through the ropes on how we present here. So our request today is to get authorization from the commissioners to submit a letter to FEMA for a performance period extension request for an AFG grant that we received for paramedic training. When we submitted the grant, we had a quote for a much higher price point on the training going through a program in Boston, and during the award period, program opened at Madison Fire Department that was substantially less, and we just went that route. So we've had a savings of probably about $77,000 in that grant. And our performance period unfortunately ends in August of 2025, and there is a new class that starts in February of this year, 2025. And we are asking for permission to submit a letter to FEMA to request an additional year extension on that grant to try and use those funds to get at least 2 more paramedic students through the program. We recently had 1 retire and 1 promote. And so I just think that would be a good use of our funds instead of turning them back to FEMA. Do you have any questions?
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, it doesn't guarantee that we will get it, but we would like to ask to see if they would give us that year extension to use the remaining funds.
So you did use the Madison County one for the first cadre?
We did. We sent 7 through,
Yeah,
and
okay.
they are doing their, just for an update, they're doing their in-person testing this week, or this next week, and then after that, they'll do their clinical ride-along hours that I think are about 336 hours, and then they'll set for their national certification. So they will be complete before the end of this performance period in August. They'll probably complete around June. And our hope is that we'll get permission to send 2 more through and still use that funding, and they can complete it in about the same amount of time. If they start February of this year, they would complete June of 2026. So we feel that that'd be adequate time if we asked for a year extension from FEMA.
Oh, good. No, I think that's great. And have you liked the quality of the program up there?
Yeah, we've had great feedback from our students. They are able to do kind of a hybrid program. They can do some of their training up in Rexburg if they want to, and then a lot of it is done online through their courses, but they have active interaction with their instructors. And then they've been up to the campus. This will be their 2nd or 3rd time, and they're going for a full week. And so we've had really good feedback, and the ones that we sent through the year before were all certified and signed off by Dr. Sandy, who's our director. And so we feel that's a good program. We'd like to support something local if we can continue to use them. So,
Yeah. What will this bring your total number of paramedics up to?
oh, total. Let's see. I think we're at 18. We dropped to 2. 16 plus 8. I think we're probably at 24. We did initiate a new stipend model for payment, so we have incentive for more of our people to become paramedics so that we can rotate them as we have openings, and then we're hoping to also have enough paramedics available to cover McCammon at some point as well. So that's always in the back of our mind, is finding a way to have that service expanded. So
That's where I was going, to make sure that we were, which I figured you
yes,
were.
we have to have 18 each day for
just Pocatello.
Pocatello right now. And when these guys certify, I think we'll be up to 24. And then if we can get these 2 through, another 2, then we would be up to, I think, 26 total that
And you
are
said
available.
these guys should certify in August?
These guys will probably certify in June or July. They have what they call a psychomotor test that they have to complete. And they used to have to travel for that, and now the state doesn't require them to go to some of these other programs, so they can stay local. So again, that was a cost savings for us, which resulted in us having money left over in this grant that we didn't execute. So
then potentially we could start doing some testing down in McCammon, like late July, August, with staffing and things like that?
yes, and out of the 7 that we sent, 5 were Pocatello based employees, and 2 were South County employees, and they are excellent volunteers right now in the system, but they will be paramedic trained, and they have expressed interest in staffing the McCammon station. So we have
Cool.
been preparing for that, so we'd have options available as soon as they're certified.
Wow, that's exciting. That's cool. Cool. Okay, I have no further
Motion?
questions. Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve the request for the extension as discussed.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Well, congratulations. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Come on.
Mr. Chair, I move that we exit the ambulance district.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. You took care of all your stuff, right?
As far as I know.
Christie's?
Yep.
All right. Then we have resolutions. Resolution 202501. Approving December 2024 alcohol licenses. Resolution number 2025-02, December 2024 salaries. And Resolution 2025-03, self-certification to increase micro purchase threshold for federal funds.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve Resolution 2025-01, 02, and 03.
Hey. Start the year off right.
Okay.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. I just figured he was just waiting to finish signing.
Thank you. Next, under signature only, we have Commissioners' Proceedings for December of 2024.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the Commissioner proceedings for December as presented.
We have motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Then, under the consent agenda, we have invoices, salary rate approval forms, Board of Bannock County Commissioners Minutes certification for December 20th and January 2nd. That's everything on the consent agenda.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And with that being said, we'll be at recess.